Hi, everyone, and welcome back to TLC Next Updates. I'm Sarah, and I hope all of you are doing well by God's grace. If you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe to the channel and press the bell button so that you don't miss any of our updates. Cody Brown is going through one of the worst downfall of his life. He's reportedly bankrupt, and many believe Robyn's luxurious lifestyle was a big contributing factor. In deep debt with no stable source of income, Cody is no longer able to support Robyn and her children. In a shocking turn of events, he's even given Robyn an ultimatum. Move out. He can no longer afford to take care of everybody. But wait, there's more. Cody is now saying that the only person he's going to stand by is Aurora Brown. Cody has even told sources he hopes Aurora will come live with him and has called her a new girlfriend. More troubling, sources have told us Aurora once had a crush on Cody, and now he's gone and reportedly told Robyn that he's in love with Aurora. The news has left fans stunned and absolutely disturbed. Things have clearly been unraveling for a while. On a recent Sister Wives one-on-one special, Cody opened up about a past experience where he and Robyn had been kicked out of a family setting for showing affection in public. He didn't want to talk about it, only saying that it cost him dearly. When asked if it was recent, Cody would not comment and would only say, "Let's not talk about it." He did say that he no longer shows public affection for Robyn in front of Mary and Janelle unless they remarry him. He believes that showing real love in public invites judgment and hate. Robyn does report, however, that she and Cody don't exactly see eye to eye when it comes to affection. What she views as a natural expression of love, Cody thinks, is over the top. She's fine with kissing in public, but thinks anything more than that is embarrassing. When she first joined the family, she was told that she had no say and would have to do things their way. She tried to go along, but always felt stifled. Mary also spoke on the topic. She said she's okay with the hand-holding, the hugs, and the quick kiss, but when it becomes too much, the boundary is crossed. She admitted it was always awkward to witness Cody being affectionate with other wives, and even now, when she sees it with Robyn, it still hurts. Mary feels it's being thrown in her face. She recommends that Cody should love Robyn in his own best way, but not insensitively to her emotions. The family is clearly dysfunctional. Finances are messed up, relationships are strained, and emotional wounds are far from being mended. Cody's behavior has had a ripple effect, not just on him, but on each of the family members. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Has Cody crossed the line this time? Is this the last curtain call for Robyn and Cody? Or is something even more shocking looming on the horizon? Stay tuned. And Cody Brown's dramatic love life continues to play out. And during the June 8th Sister Wives one-on-one special, he spoke candidly about how painful it has been to fall in love. As much as he adores Robyn Brown, Cody admitted that it has been anything but an easy journey. The pain has not been Robyn's doing, but rather the backlash, judgment, and resentment he feels from the outside world, and more importantly, from his ex-wives. It's like the world hates true love so much that they want to be really, really bad about it. Cody said in the tearful video, he explained that being in love with Robyn has been painful because it's constantly being criticized. When alone, he and Robyn can freely express their love for one another. But publicly, or in the presence of his ex-wives, he insists they've been able to keep the affection out of view. Cody shared a story, without going into details, about a time when he and Robyn were allegedly kicked out of the family home for showing public displays of affection. While he declined to elaborate, he hinted at the emotional toll it took on him. "I'm not going there. It's a story that just cannot be told. There's something so vitally detrimental to your life, you're just not going to talk about it," he said. Because of the tension, Cody made a personal decision. He will no longer show any physical affection toward Robyn in front of Mary or Janelle unless they remarry him. This decision seems to be his attempt at maintaining peace in the family, even if it means holding back with the woman who he claims to truly love. Robyn, for her part, was open about her own struggles to adapt to the Brown family's affection culture. She said the rules of love and touch were firmly in place when she married into the family in 2010. There was no sweet talking, no loving looks, and no touching at all, not in front of anyone else. She was told she had no say in the matter and that she simply needed to go along. I was trying really hard not to rock the boat, she said. And while she wouldn't name names, Robyn made it plain that she was called out early on for not conforming fast enough to the family's values. Robyn wasn't alone in speaking up. Janelle Brown also opened up more than ever before, suggesting Cody had shown narcissistic behavior. In the third part of the special, she reflected on their relationship and saw red flags in his behavior. I do think that there was a cycle of love bombing, she told host Suki Krishnan. When pressed further regarding what that manifested as, Janelle described a cycle repeated again and again, whereby Cody would shower her with affection, only to pull away, cause emotional pain, then reappear with even more affection as if to mend it. Krishnan pointedly asked, "So you're saying Cody's a narcissist?" Janelle tactfully responded, "I'm not qualified to diagnose him, but I suppose everybody will have to decide." Narcissistic personality disorder, as defined by the American Psychiatric Association, affects between 1 and 2% of the population and is marked by grandiosity, a desire for admiration, and a lack of empathy. And while Janelle didn't issue a diagnosis, her words certainly gave fans a lot to consider. It isn't the first time Janelle has spoken up in regret or frustration about her marriage to Cody. She, like Christine and Mary, had her share of painful moments. Now, with 3 of the 4 marriages dissolved, only Robyn remains. Janelle had no qualms about speaking her mind about who's to blame. "The blame is Cody's," she said squarely. "When you're married in plural marriage, it's effort from all of you, but especially the husband. And Cody didn't try." Janelle discussed that within their religion, it's the husband's burden to make all the marriages work, even if they're not all on the same level. She told the June 1st Sister Wives special that you are expected to become more than you are, and that Cody was meant to meet each relationship's requirements. But she also stated things went off track during the pandemic. "That's when Cody began to drop those responsibilities," Janelle explained. She recalled him saying, "I'm tired. You guys don't like each other. I just don't want to do it anymore." She felt he had a tantrum, quitting the effort that plural marriage requires. This interaction with Cody and Robyn on season 19, tell-all episodes, brought about much backlash. On social media, many fans mocked Cody's defensive position, especially when host Suki Krishnan asked him if he was responsible for the family's demise. Rather than taking responsibility, Janelle explains how Cody shut down with silence and deflection. Krishnan outright accused him of being a baby by refusing to communicate. That moment struck a chord with longtime watchers who feel the emotional labor has unfairly been left to the women. Online forums are reflective of the split opinion. Some viewers are calling for a spin-off show with just Mary, Christine, and Janelle, while some still hope to see Cody and Robyn patch things up. The debate is heating up in forums and comment sections. Janelle also told the worst thing Cody did during the time they were broken up. She explained how, when they were split up, he targeted her in a way he knew would hurt. Since Janelle is good with money, she explains that Cody ruined that capability, making her feel dumb and doubting her financial savvy. Christine backed her up, saying, "Cody did that to Janelle, so she didn't feel smart." That controlling or belittling behavior is, Janelle believes, a product of Cody not being able to own his own fault. She sees it as an attempt to hold on to patriarchal power, to make his wives feel lesser and insufficient. "He never owned up to his own faults," Janelle said. "That's what prompted him to come after my pride and my sense of self." Cody Brown's emotional manipulation is making headlines again, this time for the way he manipulated the narrative within his own family. By targeting what was most important to his ex-wives, like Janelle's sense of financial independence, Cody insidiously worked to keep them from feeling strong without him. He was the patient husband in unhealthy marriages, but under that cover an undeniable trend: control disguised as love. This manipulative pattern wasn't limited to Janelle. Mary and Christine also fell into the same dynamic, where Cody made them believe they needed him to live fulfilling lives. Christine, who's long stepped into her truth, has now openly supported Janelle, confirming that the manipulation wasn't imagined. It was real. But Janelle isn't letting the past bring her down. She's speaking her truth, and in the process, freeing herself. A few months ago, she said that her own personal goal was to detox from toxic people and lingering emotional scarring. Mentioning Cody in the spotlight may not even be about blame. It's how she's recovering. And for many fans, it's an empowerment moment. But while Cody's past has pushed some loved ones away, not all bridges have been entirely burned. In a surprise twist to the unforeseen, Cody Brown is reported to be seeking to mend his fractured relationship with his children. A decade of strained emotions, particularly with grown-up offspring from his marriages to Mary, Janelle, and Christine, it seems Cody is seeking an actual breakthrough. His sole remaining wife, Robyn, has evidently been encouraging him to make amends for those misdeeds, daunting him to try and repair those damaged relationships. And tell-all host Sukanya Krishnan suggests there may be cause for hope. During her recent appearance on The Sarah Fraser Show, Suki gave an exclusive insight. He is doing the best he can, she asserted. He's trying to meet his sons as men and his daughters as women, and maybe try and mend those wounds. Will that be enough? Suki didn't reveal too much about Cody's present situation to each of his kids, but she did validate an unpleasant truth. A few of the children couldn't be happier to be rid of him. After all those years of being neglected or forgotten, they've established their own uneventful lives. For most of them, inviting Cody in just is too traumatic or too disturbing. And then there's geography too. Of Cody's kids, the majority have left Flagstaff, Arizona. For Cody to reconnect on some deeper level, he would need to make the several state drive, expending good effort and time in an attempt to rebuild what was lost. For a guy with over a decade's worth of kids, that's no small task. Nonetheless, despite the emotional and physical distance, Cody is reported to be dead serious about trying it out. According to Suki, he's moving to move on, boding perhaps a new chapter of maturity and introspection in the wake of the failure of his plural marriages. So what's next? It appears the next seasons of Sister Wives will take a different turn, not just concerning the doomed marriages, but concerning Cody's attempts to make up with the very kids he pushed away. Can he change? Will his kids forgive him? And what will happen with Robyn? Even Robyn's behavior during the tell-all has sparked serious backlash. Fans have asked themselves what her contribution has been to Cody's demise, and whether her influence has helped or hurt his relationships. Her trying to justify their relationship raised more eyebrows than sympathies. As Cody Brown's fourth wife and a cast member since 2010, Robyn Brown has never been in a comfortable spot within the Sister Wives family dynamic. Robyn and Cody's previous wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, have been increasingly tense over the years, driven by tension and an undeniable imbalance in Cody's attention. Many viewers, and sometimes even the women themselves, have faulted Robyn for being controlling, manipulative, or spoiled out of reason. Season 19 has done little to change public perception. In perhaps the most viral moment from the Tell-All special, host Sukanya Krishnan directly confronted Robyn and asked her if she believed Cody had been biased against her over the years. Her response? I don't think so. That simple answer ignited Reddit and fan forums. A fan joked that Robyn might not even know what the word bias means, and another sarcastically chimed in that she must have used the Cody to English dictionary to answer questions. Fans weren't accepting her innocence. Robyn's evasive responses at the tell-all angered many fans. Her persistent repetition of, I don't know, and refusal to explain gave the impression that she was dodging responsibility whenever she could. She repeatedly avoided harsh realities, particularly the rift between herself and the other wives. It became especially uncomfortable when Suki asked Robyn about a nickname Janelle had used jokingly on the show, the sacred cow. Instead of answering the undertones directly, Robyn responded with a sassy, moo, I don't know, whatever, I don't care. When pressed again what moo even stood for here, she again dodged, saying, I don't know what that is. Her defensiveness wasn't missed. Robyn described how she was fed up being the recipient of all the ire. She complained that Cody's former wives were always talking about her and wished they'd just move on and get back on their own relationships. But Janelle disagreed, noting that Cody seems to be playing himself as a villain, maybe deliberately, in a way that makes Robyn seem less guilty for destroying the family. Robyn, on her side, played the victim card. She called herself at one time Cody's whipping boy and groused that she felt cheated out of the true polygamous experience she wanted. But by avoiding confrontation with the actual issues, the favoritism, the marginalization of the other wives, and the deep emotional schisms, she made it clear. Robyn cares more about protecting her public image than facing down the reality of the family. Her evasive responses have only served to confirm for many fans what they have long suspected. Robyn isn't ready or willing to come clean about her role in the breakdown of the Brown family.